everybody is tipsy. Got the two-piece and you know that it's crispy. Welcome to the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast. We keep the combo flowing, hope you got a tall glass. Hosted by your favorite two, Rob Hollywood and J Duke the Groove. There ain't no limits, we cover everything. Give it to you straight, we ain't pulling no strings.
What up, world? It's your man, Rob Hollywood.
And I'm your boy, Shade of the Groove.
And this is the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast. Episode number 60.
We getting up there, dog.
We up there. Brought to you by Chicken Whiskey Network, sponsored by Wingstop and all them other shits. We here to do what we do and say what we say, like we always do about this time every Friday at noon. Appreciate you tuning in. Check us out on YouTube. If you want to watch the video, please do. If you want to listen to us, check us out on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that. Just go listen to us and all that. We appreciate you wherever you're tuned in. You could be anywhere in the world, but you here with us, and so we gonna open up and do what we do. Jay, how you been doing, my brother?
Man, I've been good. Make sure that before you ever hear a word come out my mouth, you like, subscribe, share, do all of that good old stuff on YouTube so we can get busy.
Let's do what we do. So let's get to the shits, man.
I'm good, man.
You good your way?
I'm good my way, man. What about you, dog?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. Life's good. Can't complain. No complaints. Wouldn't complain if I could or if I should. So, let's just get into the shits, because we want to just talk some shit tonight about what's going on in the world and what's going on TV and stuff. But let's go ahead and pour our opening shots. So we go ahead and pay the sponsors, get that out the way.
Opening shots up. We ain't paying the sponsors.
Sponsors paying us. You know what I mean by that. We paying bills. We paying bills is what we paying. Bills. So what you taking a shot on over there, my brother?
Dog, I'm gonna take a shot of man. It's something I had a couple of when we recorded the interview show, man. I'm sipping again. I'm gonna go back. Chicken and Whiskey Talks, man. I'm gonna go back to the Young Russell Reserve.
Young Russell,
man. I'm telling y'all right now, though, man. If y'all following me and y'all trying to, keep up with the collection, this one kind of strong, dog. This 110 proof, dog. So, man, this one for you. This for your big boys.
Okay.
Like, man, you gotta wear your big boy draws when you're sipping on this, man. 110 proof. Bring your motherfucking lunchbox and get wasted.
For sure though. And myself, I'm actually over here. I'll be sipping on Crown Royal Vanilla. I'm gonna take a shot of Uncle Nearest whiskey, white label. We rock with them. But that's just my drink for the night. Most awarded whiskey 2019, 2020, probably 2021 as well. But that's what I'll be drinking on. But let's go ahead, and my shot is poured. Your shot poured over there? Or are you pouring it now? What you got?
My shot is poured up, dog.
All right, so let's go ahead and get to it, so we can get to the shits and do what we do and say what we say. Go ahead and take us there, my brother.
All right, man. We go up to it,
down to it.
We do it,
'cause we used to it.
Fuck those
who don't do it.
Let's get fucked up. Drink, motherfucker, drink.
Yow. This week's episode of the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast is brought to you by Wingstop. Wingstop Arlington, to be more specific, where we know you want that sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now located at their new location at 2030 South Cooper. That's Arlington, Texas, 76013. Go check them out. What up, world? We are back. Appreciate the sponsor. Shout out to Wingstop here in Arlington, to be more specific, man. Setting us out some wings and things, and But
I wish they would have sent some more today.
I know, right? 'Cause I could have used it right now, but we good though.
Right.
Let's get to the shits, man. We basically wanted to sit down and talk to y'all because we've been real heavy on relationships and things, but we also want to, coming off of the Thanksgiving breaks and things, There's a lot of Netflix and a lot of TV watching that people did with their families, so we wanted to kind of talk about some of those. I know I had an opportunity to watch a lot of movies while I was chilling. A lot of Netflix specials and things. Did you get to check out any new things? I know you haven't been on the Blackity Black movies here lately, but did you get a chance to check out some stuff?
Yeah, dog. I think the pendulum has swung the other way.
It's back.
I'm on the black. I'm back on my Blackity Black right now. I got some things to talk about a little bit.
Okay.
Some things to talk about a little bit, man. But I want to talk about. I really want to talk about something that you posted. That you posted a little while ago. It was the one. It was what movies traumatized you as a kid?
Okay, yeah, let's get straight to it. I have no problem with that. I posted that recently. If you haven't, check me out on Instagram. I am Rob Hollywood. I basically was saying what movie traumatized you as a kid, because I know there's a lot of them for me. I actually, when I posted one specifically, and we'll get into that. But I also had a couple more because people started commenting and saying other movies that messed them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'll start with the first one. Let's start there. The most traumatizing movie for me that affected my childhood and adulthood to this day. I don't like wire hangers. I don't like crazy white women. I don't like situation where the parent is crazy, and that would be Mommy Dearest.
Mommy Dearest
messed me up as a kid, man, because she was like, no wire hangers, and she was beating the shit out of that little white girl. So for me, that's the number. I wouldn't say. Well, I probably would say number one that has an effect on me as an adult would be Mommy Dearest, but there's several others that we can get into as well. Did you mess with Mommy Dearest?
No, Mommy Dearest was bad. Yeah, Mommy Dearest, fuck yeah. I will agree with you on that one, dog. Mommy Dearest was real. Like, I didn't like it.
Nah.
Cause wasn't the kids like in the attic or something?
Yeah, they were like, I think they were foster kids. I think.
Yeah, no, it was something, dog. Like, I ain't like her. She scared me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she scared me as far as like, I'm scared of old white women that look like her.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I was. Like,
but yeah, it wasn't nothing. I can tell you this. I wasn't going home after school talking about, hey, can we watch some Mommy Dearest?
Hell no. I don't even know how I'm.
It came on regular TV though.
It did.
You remember like movies came on regular TV, like.
But that was all we had though. We didn't have direct TV like with 100 movies on at one time.
No. This was like regular. Like I remember in New Orleans, WGNO channel 26. Like it was like that was the movie channel, right?
Yeah.
Like you got some random ass, felt like low budget ass movies on Saturday.
Absolutely. And you would watch them on Saturday after the cartoons and Inside the NBA went off. Oh shit! Remember Inside the NBA?
Like Inside with Amara Rashad. It was after that, but it was kind of like in that time, possibly like in that afternoon, the matinee. It was the Saturday matinee.
Yeah.
It was the Saturday matinee. It was right around that 3 o'clock. 3 to 5 o'clock time. Yeah. And it would always be a movie that would fuck me up that came on during that time.
Hey, bro, let me ask you another one. The post I posted, you like I said, y'all go check that out if you want to. But the post I posted had Mommy Dearest at the top. But the next movie that was on there, do you remember the movie The Birds?
The Birds.
Well, the birds.
A lot of people up.
Well, the birds would attack your eyeballs and bro, like there's a spot in Arlington on 360 and Pioneer. There'd be a lot of damn birds over there. I don't go to that gas station to this day because there'd be too many birds over there, bro.
Like I will say this. Like I think what's funny about you saying the birds. I wasn't. The birds never bothered me for some odd reason. but I think that is one movie that I know a bunch of people that have been traumatized by that movie, because when they see a flock of birds, especially a flock of blackbirds,
bro,
they're
what?
like, oh, I don't like look at all little birds, man, yo, they go, man, and I'm just like, man, what is your problem? It's PTSD.
It is. It's PTSD, bro.
PTSD.
I can't do them birds, bro. I like, you know, like you ever been to a Walmart or a Target or some shit?
Yeah.
And there a lot of birds out there. Like, dog, I'm gonna go park somewhere else. Most times, the funny thing is, most time the birds will fly away once you get out the car. But I don't want to take that risk because I saw the movie The Birds.
That's funny. That's really funny. But I'm telling you, I know a lot of people are in that same boat. I'm sure you're gonna get a lot of people agreeing with you on that one, because The Birds messed a lot of people up. That's funny that you mentioned that one. All right, I'll give you my first one.
All right,
I'll give you my first one down. The first movie that I would say had a lasting impression in a negative way. Children of the Corn.
Man, somebody commented that.
No, Children of the Corn. Anytime I pass a cornfield, I'm going to think about Children of the Corn, dog. Like that movie. Any kid that I meet named Damien, I'm thinking of Children of the Corn, dog. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, any little small white kid that doesn't smile enough or doesn't seem very happy, yeah, I'm thinking Children of the Corn. Like, now that movie fucked some people up, dog.
Those were different type of scary movies back then, bro. Do you remember?
Yes.
Do you remember Puppet Master?
Boy, what? No, Puppet Master was different, dog.
Bro,
I got another one for you.
Wait. Before you go there, I got an auntie that had a lot of puppets or a lot of those little dolls around the house, and I used to always think about that. Like, do they come alive at night? And I would just look at some of them and be like, something ain't right over here, bro. Like, it didn't sit right in my soul as a kid who. My parents let me watch scary movies, but at the same time, I probably watched some of them I shouldn't have watched. But like Puppet Master, that was another scary. Puppet Master, Children of the Corn. What was the one with the children under the stairs? Was that Children of the Corn?
Yeah. Was it Flowers Under the Stairs? It was something under the stairs.
Something under the stairs.
I'm gonna Google that one, because it was
Google
something
that one.
under the stairs, and I know exactly what you're talking about. It was something under the stairs. Was that the one where the dude was in leather or some shit like that?
I don't know. I don't know, but there was some good scary movies.
What you're talking about? It was because it was the little dude from Michael Jackson Moonwalker, and from
that's it
from Mighty Ducks, and he played in Sandlot. I know the people in the movie. No, that movie that you talking about right now fucked me up. And I want to say it was something under the stairs.
Like I wasn't really messed up on movies. Like, it didn't really mess me up. It didn't make me scared of clowns. I just didn't really fuck with clowns. But it was movies that was real relatable to your childhood experience that really fucked me up as a kid. They don't make scary movies like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
I look in the mirror today and think,
People Under the Stairs.
That's it right there. People Under the Stairs.
People
That's
Under
it.
the Stairs.
That's it.
That was it. I found it.
Them scary movies back then was different. You know what I'm saying? But I remember one time, bro. This is crazy. I remember one time. This is before I moved to Mississippi. This is before I moved to Mississippi. I had a little white friend I went to school with, and I went to his house. Right, this shit crazy, right? I went to his house, and
boy, you stupid. I see what you did there.
See what I did there? He had a Chucky doll in his house.
An
actual Chucky doll in his house, and bro, I was so mother scared,
right?
Because he had a Chucky doll, And I remember his mother, because they stayed right down the street from us. I literally remember his mother saying, hey, he's not allowed to watch scary movies. Right. So you don't need to mention this, but we gonna put it up. Because I was able to watch scary movies. And I was freaked out when I saw the Chucky doll. I mean, I think it was maybe just his parents was being funny with him. And they didn't want him to understand that this is a Chucky doll. But for me, I was like, no, nigga, I'm not staying over here. And you got a Chucky doll in the closet. But I think it was like, maybe it was like a joke because they had never seen the movie. Like, I'd probably do some shit like that. If my kid don't know nothing about Chucky, I get him a Chucky doll. You know,
like, so and make them think it's my buddy.
Yeah,
my buddy.
Yeah. No, hold on. Hold on. I hate to. I'm not going way off topic, but do you remember Teddy Ruxpin?
Hell yeah!
I had
that was scary as fuck.
No, I like Teddy Ruxpin. I had the MC Hammer tapes in the back.
Hey, let Teddy Ruxpin start talking in the middle of the night.
All right, so
I'm telling you,
my bad, y'all. But yeah,
that fucking motherfucker be man, fuck Teddy Ruxpin.
Well, yeah,
fuck that motherfucking man.
Bro, they don't make scary movies. Bro, do you remember? I know we just rambling through this shit, but fuck, we gonna ramble.
Wait, no. Hold on. I would be remiss if I didn't do People Under the Fucking Stairs justice. I just looked that shit up. I just got scared by going through the pictures online from the scenes in that movie, and it reminded me. I just had that feeling of
People Under the Stairs is real, bro.
People Under the Stairs is scary as fuck.
Bro, people understand. It's a couple of I missed out on putting that on my post. People Under the Stairs, the shit with the dolls. What did I say the shit was called?
Puppet Master.
That shit was scary as fuck.
I got one that like to this day, it's iconic. It's iconic. But as a kid, I was truly fucking just like, this shit just ain't right. This was a movie. You talking about movies you shouldn't have watched as a kid? Uh-huh. This was one of those movies.
What's that?
Fucking Hellraiser.
With the shit in his head?
Yes, the motherfucking pinhead.
Bruh. I never did like that shit. I couldn't fuck with Hellraiser, bro.
No, Hellraiser was a movie kids shouldn't have watched. It was weird. Like, Hellraiser was just weird. So
was our parents wrong for giving that to us?
No, I think we was watching that shit like without them knowing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And like they couldn't have known we was watching that type shit.
What was the movie? What was the movie with the dude with the bald head that was like they had him locked into like the glass case shit?
Bald head glass case. You might be talking, but you're not talking about Hellraiser.
No, I ain't talking about Hellraiser. It's another one. Damn, what's the name of that movie, man? They had him like in a jail cell, and they had him like tied in, like he couldn't move nowhere. Give me a minute. I'm gonna think about the name of that shit.
Yeah, think about that one.
Let me tell you. Let me get another one that still messed me up to this day.
Okay.
Remember Candyman?
Boy, that's the first one I got on my list. But it's a specific one. It's a specific Candyman.
The very first one or the second one?
The fucking second one.
That second one was real.
Flesh. Because that bitch was set in New Orleans.
You're right.
And when I tell you.
You're right about that.
When I fucking tell you. I was scared as fucking Candyman. Bitch, you would have said Candyman around me, I was taking the fuck off.
Bruh, do you remember being young
and going in the bathroom and
hey, somebody be in the bathroom mirror and you be like, Candyman.
Taking the fuck out. Nigga.
Hey, go ahead. Ching. Let me get that. Ching. Let me get that money for that same word. Bruh, you could catch somebody in the bathroom and be like, bro, I remember like having my cousins, they'd be in the bathroom. I'll open the door and just yell through the door like, Candyman, 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 Candyman.
Hey, I know some of y'all younger folks may not be with us, but they did. They came out with a remake on.
I ain't even watched that,
Candyman recently.
Bruh.
It's all
I don't watch that either, bro. Certain scary movie or movies that we watched back in the day, I don't want to watch them remakes. Period.
No, so
I don't want to see Candyman. No. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see none of that. Nope, you gonna mess it up for me.
I ain't watched that shit either.
Candyman was that nigga with my bad. Ching. That dude with the bees come out his mouth. Nah.
No. I was so mad you got to it before I did. It was literally the very first one that I wrote down because Candyman, because of the bathroom shit. Now it like I don't think I would go in the bathroom and say that shit now.
No, I'm not doing it. I think you're gonna just show up behind me. Like the lights gonna blink. It's gonna like, oh shit.
I ain't doing it, dog. Like I don't see the reason to. There's no reason to do that, dog. Like I'm not scared, but I don't see the reason to do it.
But movies was so different back then. Like with the scary movie shit, it was. I think it was more relatable. I think.
Yeah, like cause to be honest with you, I never was scared of like Freddy or Jason.
Like, I wasn't scared of none of that.
That shit was kind of funny to me, honestly.
I wasn't scared of them either. It was the more realistic stuff, like Candyman.
Yeah, or Candyman fucked me up.
Or Tales from the Crypt. And then they took it to Tales from the Hood. I'm on you. I've been taking notes. I'm on you.
Now, I got a whole list of shit and you just knocking them off my list. I ain't got shit to talk about today. No, but I'm telling you right now, what's so funny about Tales from the Crypt. All right, this is my Tales from the Crypt story. I never was scared of the little skeleton host dude.
That wasn't who I was scared of. It was the stories.
It was the fucking stories. It was the fucking stories. Like the little host dude was kind of funny. Like,
I wasn't scared of him.
Stories, dog.
I wasn't scared of him.
Like, he was fucked up.
I wasn't scared of him either, man. It's just different how TV has changed these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, horror movies they different kind of horror movies.
Nah, I got one more. I'm gonna go one more. I'm gonna go way back on you. This is from when you were real. This might be a little bit before your time.
I'm older than you, though. No, you older than me. My bad. Go ahead. My bad. What's that?
Nigga, the Twilight Zone. I don't know if you ever was like up late at night at your grandparents' house and right before TV turned off. Like
wait, stop there. If you not old enough to remember when TV turned off, just stop here. Stop the episode.
Hey, there's nothing that you gonna get out of this episode.
This ain't the episode for you.
But
there was a time when TV turned off.
TV went off. You ain't nothing else to watch. We done showed y'all and everything we got today. Take your ass to sleep.
TV is off. I remember TV turned off. Oh, go ahead, tell your story. Tell your story, my bad.
No, it'll be the national anthem, and then you.
Bro, hold on. I remember that. The national anthem used to come on.
And that was it. It was. That's all he was getting.
Bro, bro, that is crazy, bro. You just made me feel so old, bro. Yeah, I remember when TV turned off.
Hey, and I'm gonna get back to what I was. I'm gonna get back to what I was gonna say.
Get back to what you were saying. My bad.
But I just want to say this to that point is this is the best part about being what now they've turned a zennial, like because we had that experience of TV going off.
No internet. No internet.
Yeah, but we didn't grow up with the internet. We grew up with Saturday morning cartoons. We grew up with take your ass outside and don't come in unless you want to stay. We had the experience of if you thirsty, shit, they got a water hose over there. Hey man, go drink some water out the water hose. Don't come in and out this house. We grew up in that era. But we still young enough to understand how to use the internet, how to use social media, how to do all of this, that, and third. Oh, we got the best of both worlds. We are the best generation. I just wanted to leave it like that.
But you have completely fucked up my whole mindset when you said TV turned off.
No, right before TV went off.
You didn't get nothing but infomercials. You didn't get nothing but infomercials after that time. If even that. Like,
wasn't getting
bro, like I hate to tell my age. I ain't that old, but I remember it. I am that old to remember. Like I remember turning the knob, bro. I turned the knob, bro.
Yes.
And you had like 3 channels, bro. And like infomercials. Hey. The channel was off until the morning, and that was it.
Listen to what I'm about to tell you, dog. I remember when you had 2 knobs on your TV, and one of them was like UVF or UHV, and the other one was like, and the one at the top had the small numbers. It had like the single
with the half numbers or something.
Yeah,
it's like a radio dial.
Had the big numbers, but no shit wasn't coming on them big number dial. You just had 3 channels on the little number dial. Now, like, understand what I'm saying to all our young viewers out here, and I know you might not listen to us no more because you saying, "Oh, them dudes old." Don't let the smooth taste fool you. We'll still get with you now. We still cool. Don't catch a shot.
We could never go back and watch other episodes.
No,
like you had to watch Martin on Thursday, I think. Was it Thursday?
Yes, it was Thursday.
You had to watch it on Thursday.
The lineup. Thursday was the black lineup. Thursday was the first black lineup.
But right. It was Thursday.
Black Lives Mattered on Thursdays.
But if you missed it, you missed it.
You was done. You couldn't talk to nobody all week.
And you wasn't gonna re-see it until they started doing reruns. That's why it was so good. Like,
no, that's why that was summer viewing. The reason why you watch TV in the summer to catch shit that you missed during the regular, because when
they had the new seasons.
When fall started, that was the new season.
And when the season started, if you didn't like the new intro, it wasn't nothing you could say about it, do about it. You couldn't say, "Oh, I don't like the new what's the shit 50 Cent got, Power." Remember when 50 Cent changed the song and the social media took over and he changed it back? You couldn't do that. You had to accept the new Martin intro. You had to accept the new Cosby Show intro, because it changed every year. You'd be like, "Oh, this ain't quite like last season."
Cosby shows every season. It was going over and over again. Here, I'll give you one. You couldn't change the time that bitch came on
at all.
I'm telling you right now, because if you had a favorite show and they changed times or changed days, you might as well go ahead and cancel Christmas, because that bitch was about to get canceled. Once they start changing times and days, that bitch was about to be done.
If that motherfucker switched to Monday, do you remember? Hold on. Do you remember when, bro? Like, we could go into this so deep, bro. Do you remember when they brought out the WB network?
No, nobody wants to watch that shit.
I would go over there to watch Steve Harvey shit, and that was it. It was like based out of Chicago or something, wasn't it?
It was WGN.
Yep. It started with WGN, was the Chicago network where you could always watch the Bulls on.
The Bulls or the Cubs.
Yep, the Bulls or the Cubs. But then they had the WB with the frog. Yeah. Remember the frog?
It wasn't WGN. Before it was the then WB changed to CW.
Okay, with the frog, right? Was that the frog?
Yeah, WB was the frog. But that's what I'm saying. The WB changed into what was CW. Yeah, the WB was cool. I watched a couple of shows on the WB.
You had Steve Harvey and them shit. It was another show. Did Hanging with Mr. Cooper come on there?
Yeah. Let's go. No, the WB had a cool little lineup when it was on there.
Was that like the black net? Was that like the first black? Was that like it wouldn't be BET, but it was that like the black net. Was that like the
What?
black TV before BET started showing shows?
What, the WB?
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna tell you what the WB was. The WB hit right when we were getting to an age where we wanted to see our own types of shows. Like we needed those tweeny shows. You know, that was.
Yeah, we about to show our age tonight. Today.
That was right around the time where we wanted to start watching a little bit more adult TV, but we couldn't really watch the real adult.
But hold on, let me give you the whitest show that I enjoyed the most.
All right.
Boy Meets World.
Dog, Tapanga?
Topanga. She was like the she was like the prettiest white girl ever.
Topanga win.
Cause you get Topanga like I think. Let me say it. Hold on. I think Topanga and them. I think Boy Meets World came on after Family Matters or before Family Matters. It was in that same little shows of shit. Topanga on Boy Meets World was the shit, bruh. Like shows now, bro. They don't have sitcoms the way they used to have sitcoms back then.
Hey, that's real.
I don't even know if sitcoms is even a word anymore. Cause like now
situational comedies don't exist anymore.
Bro, I never knew that's what that meant. Is that what that meant?
Situational comedies, sitcoms.
Bro, I even used to like Home Improvement.
I would embarrass myself if I tell you all the white shows I used to watch. Nigga, I could go back. I'm giving you Full House.
Full House was the shit.
I'm giving you Blossom.
I'm giving you Brady Bunch.
I'm giving you Empty Nest.
Oh, Blossom. I forgot about Blossom.
Blossom went hard.
I ain't watch. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got a show. Hold on. I got a show. I think we talked about this earlier when we started the podcast. We did the brackets of the shows.
Yeah.
But hold on. I used to love Amen.
Hey, no. Hey, you know what? Now that you say that, forgive me, audience. Forgive me, all of the Zennials out there, for screwing this up. I did say the Thursday lineup of Martin, Living Single, and New York Undercover was the Black Hour.
About New York Undercover.
And I apologize because I completely forgot about 227 and fucking Amen. 227 and Amen was back to back, dog. Goddamn 227.
227 was the shit too, bro.
227 was the goddamn shit, and I'm telling you right now, Sandra would have got it, baby.
And then we not even talking about like we ain't even talking about the originals, the Cosby Show, the Good Times, the Different World. Different World was the shit.
Oh, Different World, dog. I could go back even further than that, dog. I'm talking about the What's Happening and the What's Happening Now.
Ooh, I never did like What's Happening Now. It was something about that. I didn't really get into it. But wait, hold on. I got one for you. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let me give you another one. I'm sorry, y'all. We about to ramble through this motherfucker with these shows. Dog, do you remember Rock?
Yeah, Rock went heavy. Rock was number one. His wife was off the chain. Nigga, I wanted to be his little brother Joey. I wanted to be John. That nigga was a pimp. He was cool.
Rock was the shit, bro.
No, Rock was the shit, and he was a garbage man. He made
He's a garbage man.
Dignified.
He was a garbage man, bro.
No, Rock was a garbage man, and you respected the hell out of Rock.
Bro, Rock was the shit, bro. I used to love Rock, man. That was my show,
Rock
bro.
Went hard, dog. They don't make shows like Rock no more.
They don't. Now we gotta watch BMF. What else we gotta watch now, man? They don't make nothing like we used to. And it's crazy. We've said all of this to not even mention Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
No,
we ain't even said it. We hadn't even said it yet. That shit is historical, and those shows raised us.
Now I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. The most influential show on my life is one. This is the most influential.
I'm gonna get.
And you mentioned
you get a show. I'm gonna
already.
get the most influential movie in my life. You get a show.
Ooh. All right.
No, you get a show.
I'm gonna do the show. You do the movie, and then we'll flip.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna combine them because I think it's worthy of combination.
Okay.
The most influential show in my life shows The Cosby Show in a Different World. No, like, I mean, I'm gonna add a different world because that was the spinoff of The Cosby Show. But The Cosby Show in a Different World. When you said raised me, that's what I thought about, because like Bill Cosby and Claire Huxtable, I shouldn't say Bill Cosby, Heathcliff Huxtable.
Heathcliff.
Where
you get that name from, Heathcliff?
I have no fucking earthly idea. But Heathcliff Huxtable and Claire Huxtable were the perfect parents.
And they had the perfect kids too, though.
But no, because that's a part of the reason
the kids related to us. The kids related to us.
Related to us because
even Cockroach.
No, Cockroach is cool. Fucking, but even Theo,
Malcolm Joel, he wasn't. Remember he got the earring. Wasn't that shit? Remember the earring episode?
Yes, because I wanted an earring too.
And then you was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't get an earring because am I a cow? Like, he was like, did you get tagged or something? I was like, okay. No. They had episodes that made you. They had episodes that made you think about life. The earring episode. I remember the Monopoly episode with the money when he was like, I'm about to move out.
The Monopoly money episode is the best episode, but keep going.
I remember the outfit, the shirt. Remember the shirt episode?
The blue shirt. It was a good trail. Let's go. Denise, what you
yeah.
It's a good trail. No. Yes. The Justine episode.
Oh, Justine.
Justine. No, see you kids, y'all today, man. All of my people on here that can't relate. Y'all don't have shit like this, man. We can go back and name episodes. These episodes came out 30 years ago.
Like the Martin episode. My favorite Martin episode was my favorite all-time Martin episode, bro. I almost died. I almost cried laughing.
There's only one.
For me, was the Tommy Hearns episode.
Tommy Hearns. That motherfucker walked out that room
with his face was swole.
My face was swollen. There's only one episode.
That's the all-time greatest episode of Martin.
That's the all-time best Martin.
But that's the all-time greatest. That's the all.
Breathe.
Bro, I almost died. I couldn't breathe, dog. That is so fucking funny. Like, bro, he got his ass whooped by Tommy the Hitman Hearns or some shit. Yeah. So that's the all-time greatest Martin episode ever. Dog, bro, I'm sorry, y'all. We better go.
You didn't even have to say it. I already knew what you were talking about because it was that culturally significant for us at that time. We wasn't on social media like that, man. We was watching shit that mattered, dog.
And it came on TV once, and you either saw it and you missed it, or you had to catch the rerun. Cause dog, we haven't even gotten into In Living Color.
Chappelle Show. Now
we getting a little later, but it even starts before all of that, which is where we come into these shows like Martin. Bro, I used to even. Do you remember like what's the shit with the girls downstairs? The 3 girls in one apartment, living single. And Kyle and the lame dude upstairs.
Kyle and Overton. Dog, Khadijah.
What's the girl name with the braids?
It was Ray Jean, Khadijah, and Pam.
Was it Pam? It wasn't Pam. Pam was Martin. Pam was Gina friend.
Pam. Yeah. It was
The one
Maxine.
Maxine.
It was Max. Max. Khadijah Regine Max.
Cause Max was a lawyer, wasn't she?
Fucking right. And I still take her down through that today.
With the little braids.
No, Max was fire, boy. Max was, you know what Max got her start? The fucking Cosby Show.
She sure did.
She was on the fucking Cosby Show.
She was her old girl friend, the other dark skinned girl on the Cosby Show. Cause all them shows Vanessa, all them shows used to build on top of each other. Cause you had to watch them. Like now you ain't gotta do that. Cause everything's on Netflix and shit. Like the people don't really understand how good that shit used to be back in the day. And I still feel like I'm leaving out shows. I'm still feel like I'm leaving out shows.
No, I'm gonna tell you how good those shows were. It completely just wrecked this episode because we wasn't even supposed to be talking about all this shit.
At all.
We supposed to be talking about the shit that came out just now. But fucking dog, the shows were so good. The shows were so good back then, dog. It was such quality.
Let me throw another one.
I done talked and laughed so much, man. Y'all got me coughing on the mic now, man. It like you just took me back down memory lane, dog.
Oh, I still got more shows that we haven't even mentioned either.
I can go all day.
Dog, do you remember hanging with Mr. Cooper?
Of course I remember hanging with Mr. Cooper.
What was the original? I think this is a WB shit. What was the shit with Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer? Steve Harvey was the music teacher. Said was like the coach.
It was I gotta go Google that one, dog.
I think it was on the WB.
Yeah, I believe you're right, sir.
It was on the WB.
You are right.
Go ahead and look that up.
Because that was where I found old girl. Like, let's bring it to the day. She was the mom. The principal of that school is the mom on the Game Now.
Yep, she was. She was
the principal.
Yep, she was.
We ain't talking about Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, that shit was fire.
No, I think it was called the Steve Harvey Show.
Was it? Did they name it after him?
I think it was called the Steve Harvey Show, dog. That's what it was called.
The Steve Harvey Show?
It was called the Steve Harvey Show.
All right, listeners, we know y'all probably talking about us right now because you probably like, Steve Harvey Show. We get it.
I know, man. Everybody probably saying that. It was the Steve Harvey Show.
Because the young dude, the young dude died or some shit. Romeo or some shit. Yeah, he ended up dying.
Yeah. And Jason Weaver was on that show.
Show was.
No. You remember Jason Weaver was a singer?
Wasn't?
Yes. Jason Weaver put out music, dog.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dog.
It was some old shows I used to like back in the day, man. I'm telling you about some other shows. What we had? We mentioned the Jamie Foxx show. That shit was dope.
The Jamie Foxx show was dope. Dog, you know what show I think doesn't get as much credit as it should?
Sister.
I
sister.
You said sister. I ain't gonna lie, I low key like sister. I low key like sister. That shit was awesome. Fucking shit. In the house with LL. Come on, dog. I don't miss. Nigga, In the House with LL.
In the House was dope too. That was a dope show too.
No, In the House was dope as fuck.
Well, why is there so many shows that we could talk about now? And that was like a 10-year span. Like, but now we can't talk about shows in a 20-year span.
Nah, I'm about to kill the game with this one, dog.
Give me another one.
Up All Night with Patti LaBelle. Nigga, Patti LaBelle and Don, what's that? And Tisha Campbell husband, Dwayne Martin. No, you can't beat this shit, dog. I'm telling you right now, man, somebody else come on here and try to find better shows than what we talking about during our era of growing up. These are shows that raised us, man.
These shows raised us, bro. That's what's wrong with this generation today. They don't have no shows raising them.
Yeah, they letting social media raise them.
They letting social media raise them, and recorded episodes of First 48 and everything else raise them. Because they don't have shows like that no more, dog. The shows that's raising them are on Stars and HBO, and you got BMF, and you got all the movies coming out and shit. But you don't have sitcoms. The key word is the sitcoms. Right. The sitcoms, there's a lack of sitcoms that are valid. The sitcoms now are more like, what's the one with Mike Epps? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's it. They tried it.
It was actually good though, but it wasn't good like our sitcom good.
Right.
Like these shows now, man, they just be fucked up, man. Like these kids don't have that.
Dog, think about how corny Family Matters was. But Family Matters always had like a wholesome ass message at the end of the show and shit.
And it had a wholesome black family.
It had a great point, dog. Great point. Had an extended
married family. The grandma stayed there.
The grandma was there. The sister was there.
Three
Now here's the problem.
I know you're going.
You
got the. I now understand why he was always so upset. What was the daddy name? Carl. Yeah. I now understand. Carl got to deal with his mama. Was it his mama or her mama?
His mama.
That was his mama. His mama. Her sister. That was her sister, wasn't it?
It was his mama and his wife.
His mama, his wife.
And Rachel was his wife's sister.
That was saying her sister.
Yeah.
His kids and fucking Urkel from next door. Who could come in and out the house all the fuck he wanted to.
What the fuck ever.
And he trying to holler at your daughter.
All the fucking time. And somehow you lost a niece.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to her? You a cop and your niece went missing.
She disappeared.
And nobody gave a fuck.
Bruh, it's funny because it's like, you know, back then you just accepted it. Like nowadays you be like, oh, we gonna kill. You can't show up on the new season of BMF or new season of Ghost Power or whatever it may be. And not Huxtable. What's the one on Fresh Prince?
Oh, the biggest scandal in sitcom history.
When she just switched.
How the fuck you gonna change? Have a chocolate Aunt Viv to a
Bill. Like, where did that come from? And we had to accept that shit and roll with it.
And we rolled with it.
Because remember the episode where Jazz was like, you look a little different.
You look a little different. And they made a joke out of it because they knew everybody was talking about it.
And we had to accept it and roll with it. And then eventually we was like, fuck it.
Alright. Now everybody knows the real Aunt Viv is the chocolate Aunt Viv. But we wasn't really mad at the vanilla Aunt Viv. We rolled with it, but the real Aunt Viv always gonna be the chocolate Aunt Viv. The vanilla Aunt Viv don't even match with the sisters.
Bro, that's crazy.
Nigga, the chocolate Aunt Viv, dog. You would have thought the chocolate Aunt Viv was them chicks' real sister.
Right.
Every time when they met up,
and then and they didn't even act the same. Like the new one came through kind of quiet. She's like, I'm just here. It's weird, bro.
No, like you could tell that was she ain't their sister. They ain't got the same.
She was doing a dance shit. Remember she was doing a dance shit? The old one.
Yeah, the chocolate.
It's like she aged. But you know, just another example of that, of how TV changed during those times, is even the show. So now we watch, let's say, I'm trying to get into something. Okay, let's say now we watch cop shows now.
Okay.
First 48, Law and Order, whatever else. Back then, all we had was cops.
Yeah.
And
you
those
talking about more of the reality TV.
Yeah, type? How it switched. You got more of the story. It was more reality TV. Because I think at some point the sitcom died. And then it became reality TV, and they tried to bring the sitcom back, but it just didn't work. Because you could watch it whenever you wanted to watch it.
Well, I think a part of it, because again, and I hate to tell this to these young folks, y'all didn't even invent reality TV. Mm-hmm. We invented reality TV. You know what was the first real reality TV show?
Real World.
The motherfucking Real World.
Real World.
That's us.
Remember that dude was dragging her towel when he was dragging her blanket, and she was naked. They kicked him off the show for that shit.
What's the old girl name? She a DJ. Heather B. Heather B was on the original cast.
The original Real World. The original Real World.
Original cast of Real World. Dog. Like, this is. Listen, man. Listen. We started the reality TV shit when it was really reality.
When it was really reality,
this shit
though.
Wasn't scripted.
Bro, they was like with Real World. It was like, we picked 7 strangers to live in the same house. That was how this shit started. We was like, what? 7 strangers?
7 strangers in the same house?
I hate to get out of I hate to get out of reality TV, but let me give you some white shows that I used to watch too. I really like Seinfeld, man. With Kramer. Bro, I watch Bro, hold on. I watch Seinfeld to this day.
Listen to what I'm about to tell you, dog, and I want you to really feel me on this. Seinfeld's my second favorite show ever.
Like now?
Like ever. Like of all time. Seinfeld is my second favorite show. And really, the only reason why I'm saying second is just because I feel like my black card will get taken if I told y'all it's really first.
Bruh, to this day, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let me tell y'all something. To this day, when I wake up in the morning, I watch the news. I'm getting ready for work, I watch the Cosby Show. When I'm getting ready for bed, it's time for me to go to bed, Seinfeld. I watch Seinfeld, man. Seinfeld was perfect. Like, it started off with Jerry Kramer. No, what's his name? Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld.
The show starts off with, so y'all who don't know, the show starts off, he's doing a little stand up. They give you a little 3-minute clip of him doing stand up, and then you go into the show. Man, there's some of the greatest episodes ever of Seinfeld.
George can't stand ya.
I watched that episode the other day.
Can't stand ya.
George can't stand ya. You got Kramer.
Festivus.
You got Kramer. My favorite episode is the one about him and old girl when they started back having sex though.
With him and
what's her name?
Elaine.
Him and Elaine, when they started talking about having sex, he was like, so I can have sex without meaning anything. Like, it was a real relationship type episode.
No, you remember the episode where they was trying to hold out? They made the bet. Who could not masturbate?
Hey, wait. I never liked Frasier though.
I loved Frasier.
Did you?
Because I'm gonna tell you why. I was a Cheers guy.
Okay, wait. I like Cheers though. I like Cheers. I didn't like Frasier, but I like Cheers. Like, to this day, like, everybody needs a Cheers. Every guy, not you women, every guy needs a Cheers bar. Like, this is just me. Let me come here. This is my Cheers. Every guy needs a Cheers.
Everybody's gonna yell, Norm.
Everybody needs a Cheers.
Now, Cheers. I'm saying Night Court.
Night Court was good. Night Court was good.
Shit.
And we didn't even get into the Wayans part of shit. The Wayans brothers?
Yeah.
These shows were like, Nowadays, you gotta have a whole storyline that just builds on top of each other. But these shows, last week's episode ain't got nothing to do with this week's episode.
Because they were situational comedies.
I never knew that's what sitcoms meant. Never to this day.
It's just a situation.
Like,
you're about to build a whole episode on this one situation.
With 3 scenes.
That's it.
like with the Wayne brothers. Was it the Wayne brothers?
The Wayne brothers.
The Wayne brothers. You had the scene in the apartment.
The scene at their job.
The scene at their job. The scene in the cafe that was right next door to their job. And like that was it. Like the whole episode every week was in one of them 3 scenes. Martin in the living room.
In the living room.
In the bar. At Gina House. At Gina House.
It was
we
Gina
never saw
House,
Pam House.
Station, Nipsey. Nigga, that was the name of the club.
Nipsey's. In the radio station, bruh.
At the radio station, dog.
You never saw where Pam stayed. You never. Well, you might have saw Cole House once. Tommy.
No, they went to. I want to say they went to Pam House and Tommy House once.
I don't remember them going to Tommy House because Tommy ain't had no job, so they never showed his house.
They never showed, and I don't know.
Oh, they did have a scene
like a building.
No, they did have a scene. They did have the scenes at the ATM with the security guard.
Yeah.
And then they did have a couple scenes on Martin. They did. My bad. They did have a lot of scenes on Martin. Cause remember they went traveling. They had the big animal that attacked Martin, and then they had the boxing ring. Like that, y'all don't have nothing. Y'all don't understand 90s sitcoms. Was it? We consider are those 90s sitcoms?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
90s sitcoms.
No, we had a whole episode with nothing that we were supposed to talk about because that shit was so good.
90s sitcoms. This episode will be called 90s sitcoms. We gonna roll with it.
It was so good, dog.
Any more 90s sitcoms? We
didn't even touch cartoons.
Didn't even touch them.
We ain't even touched the cartoons we had.
Bro, let me tell you something. I'm gonna touch one. My all-time favorite cartoon in the 90s. Doug.
Yeah. Ooh, did you just go Patty Mayonnaise on?
Patty Mayonnaise. Doug. That's my shit. If you watch it on YouTube, you see my serious face. Doug was my shit. Patty Mayonnaise. Patty Mayonnaise was black, by the way. I want you to know that.
No. I don't know. I really don't know if you can top that, dog. It would be hard to top that, dog.
Doug was my shit. The only thing you could top with Doug is probably, I wouldn't say you could top it, but they were close. Rugrats. Rugrats was good.
Rugrats was close, but it wasn't Doug.
Doug was the shit.
Rugrats was close, but it wasn't Doug, dog. You know what was my shit, dog? It don't touch Doug, but it was my shit. Goddamn Darkwing Duck. Nigga, Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck was the shit, though.
I'm sorry. I'm about to give you one. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give you one too. I'm gonna give you one too now. I'm gonna give you another one too.
I got one.
I'm gonna give you one too.
Animaniacs. Nigga, Animaniacs was my shit. You can go back and watch Animaniacs right now, and you gonna get everything you looking for. Hey, everything you looking for.
Let me tell you what was Law and Order before Law and Order.
Okay.
First 48 before First 48.
Okay.
What's another one? What's another one with the crime scene? Criminal Minds before Criminal Minds.
Okay.
Ghost Rider.
Boy. You killed the game, right?
Bro, y'all don't understand what we used to watch. We had so many shows, bro.
Game, dog. Ghost Rider was so live.
Ghost Rider
could get scary, dog.
It could.
It could get a little suspenseful.
Because remember they used to, like, the Ghost Rider would, like, write on the wall or some shit or whatever the theory of that shit.
Ghost Rider could get, like, you would be like, ooh, shit on the, ooh, let me turn the lights on.
Yeah, like, oh. Because remember that was when they had, remember we used to watch Nickelodeon, but we had Nick at Night.
We had Nickelodeon, Nick at Night,
which was
Now,
Ghost
I'm telling
Rider.
you
There was
right
another.
now.
There was another show on Nick at Night that came on. It was after Ghost Rider.
I don't know.
It was
Now,
another.
see, Nick at Night is where I caught all my old shows.
Hey man, hold on.
I
hold
can
on.
bring up some shows from Nick
Hold
at
on.
Night that
Hold on.
that went hard.
What's the one with the talking horse?
Mr. Ed.
I think we can end the
Mr.
show with
Ed.
that.
Mr. Ed, dog.
Mr. Ed and the lady with the nose. The witch.
Bewitched. Man, hold on, we can keep going.
We could go all
Dream of
day.
Genie.
I dream of Genie, nigga. I dream of Genie.
This nigga, this brother had a whole woman, Genie, living with him that he didn't want to fuck with at all.
I dream of Genie.
Ultimate self-control.
It was crazy, bro.
That boy had ultimate willpower. He had a whole Genie
Bro, what's-
that her whole life just revolved around serving him in whatever way possible. And the one thing he didn't want, he didn't want the cake from Genie.
He ain't want Genie. He ain't want
He
Genie.
didn't want Genie.
It was crazy, bro. We had probably named like 30 shows
No.
in a 10-year span. 15,
No, I'm
probably
telling you.
15 year span. 10, 15
Dog,
year span.
oh boy, you just making me come. Dog, they just popping out. Dog, the best show I ever watched with my grandmother.
MASH. Wait.
MASH was the show that came on when it was time for me
It's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed with MASH
time
came
to
on.
go to bed with
I think MASH.
know that.
I think MASH came on after Cheers.
No.
Cheers came on late.
No. It had to come on after like Night Court.
Oh, I forgot about Night Court.
Yeah.
Yeah, MASH came on real late. My bad. Go ahead. Which one was your grandma?
The show that I watched with my Mia, my mom. Goddamn Love Boat.
Hold on, I got one. Hold on, he's making me remember one. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. We rolling through these motherfuckers.
Nigga, rolling through it, bitch. You gotta stay with us, man.
Bro, you gotta stay with us.
Taking y'all down memory
We
lane
gotta
like
stay with us.
Love Boat.
I got one better than Love Boat.
What you got, dog?
Gilligan's Island. Gilligan's Island was a shit.
Gilligan's Island.
I think they used to come on in the
morning.
morning too. I think I used to watch it in the morning. I think I used to watch them in the morning. Like Gilligan's Island was a shit.
No. Gilligan's Island. I bet you don't remember what came on right after Gilligan's Island.
I don't know.
I know you don't. I can tell you what came on right after Gilligan's Island.
What came up to Gilligan's Island?
Hey, let me help you out. D-Plane. Goddamn Fantasy Island.
Oh, I remember Fantasy
came on
Island.
right after
I
Gilligan's
wasn't
Island.
no fan of Fantasy Island though. I ain't like Fantasy Island like that.
No, I didn't like Fantasy Island neither. That's why
I remember it come on. I remember it coming on.
when he said the plane,
The plane.
And I shut that shit off, and when it played outside,
I'm like, all right, time for me to go. I'm good.
time for me to fucking go.
Gilligan's
But
Island was a shit though.
Love Boat, and
That motherfucker
Gilligan's
Love
Island.
Boat. And them theme songs be perfect. And we ain't even talk about the Brady Bunch. I like the Brady Bunch.
No. I really enjoyed my childhood TV experience, dog.
I did. Cause it wasn't none of
Like-
this murder shit we gotta watch now. As a kid, now you gotta watch everybody dying on First 40. I mean on BMF and all this other stuff. I keep saying BMF, but you get the point.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the first lawyer show I watched.
What's that? What's that?
It wasn't even a lawyer show. I don't even know they was private detectives.
What's that? Oh, wait, hold on, wait. New York Undercover.
No.
What you gonna say?
We
New York
Undercover.
Oh, my bad.
I'm
What's
going
that?
deep. Hey, we going deep cuts now.
What was that?
Goddamn Moonlight. Goddamn Moonlight, boy. Bruce Willis before he was Bruce Willis. Sybil Shepherd. Moonlight.
Bruh.
No, Bruce is simple.
Bro, and we ain't even like, and we literally talking 90s sitcom. We ain't even got into the movies. We not gonna get into the movie because we've been on here an hour already. We not about to get into the movies because you got stuff like, I just said that we not gonna do it. I'm about to say her name. We got, remember Beverly Hills Cops? Cops.
Axel Foley.
Them, I watched one of them the other day. Like, that shit was great back in the day.
Dog. Hey, even the bad one, like the last one that was bad with when he was dressed up like the elephant.
Yeah.
Like, that bitch was terrible.
But them original ones was fire. The
No,
original
1 and 2.
Which one was the one? Die Hard? Was it Die Hard? Die Hard was fire.
No, Die Hard was fire.
Die Hard was fire.
Weapon,
Lethal Weapon. That's the one I was talking about. Lethal Weapon. That was the one that was fire.
Lethal Weapon, fire. Oh, y'all, man, I'm over it. I don't even want to talk no more.
Let's get it. Look at it. There's 90 sitcoms.
If you can't find nothing to go back and watch from everything that we gave y'all tonight, man, you missed out. You don't understand what good entertainment is.
Yep. And let's get out of here, dog. I
might be about to go watch me some.
I'm about to watch Seinfeld. I want to watch Kramer. I remember. I like the Seinfeld episode when the doll, the mannequin looked just like old girl.
Yes, Elaine.
Elaine was like, "This is me." It looked just like her.
No, I like the Magic Loogie. The Magic Loogie when somebody they talking about it in a Mets game, and so I guess somebody spit, and they were trying to figure out who spit.
Bro, I remember that episode, bro. My God, they had some great
episode. Dog.
And then you got the episode, you got the rental car episode where he was like, "So I don't have a reservation?" Like, no, you don't. And like that shit is relevant to this day.
No, the airport pickup episode where he tried to time up the airport. But one of my all-time favorite Seinfeld episodes, when he fucked the janitor chick. When he fucked the janitor chick, he was like, "Oh
my God,
I didn't know I couldn't do that."
But was it Kramer the dude who's always busting the door?
Yeah,
he had the greatest intros to all. Kramer and Urkel had the best intros.
No, they did.
When they character came in.
Now, you know Urkel was supposed to be like a guest star on Family Matters.
Yep. But you know, I was CNN actually had a episode or had a special that started this week or something called Sitcoms. And they've been going it was actually talking about how they built off of each other. Because Good Times, the mom was the maid on another show, and they were like, "She's good. Let's give her her own show." And that's how shows built on top of each other. But you're not getting that now.
Shows that we didn't talk about, All in the Family.
Yep, that was another good one.
Because of All in the Family, you got the Jeffersons.
Yep.
And I mean, so you had shows that continued on, because when you really want to go back and you start talking about the Mary Tyler Moore show and Maude and the Dick Van Dyke show.
Oh, I forgot about Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke was cool.
Dick Van Dyke went hard. Mary Tyler Moore went hard. Maude went hard, which brings me back to one of my favorite white shows that I didn't talk about. Goddamn Golden Girls.
Golden Girls was classic.
Golden Girls went ham.
This show was classic.
Oh, we can't stop. We've been trying to get out of here for the last 10 minutes.
And we still naming shows. We
keep giving y'all the hits.
We done named 40, 50 shows. They need to bring them all back. Because now
we giving y'all the hits.
You don't get shows like, you don't get sitcoms like that. 90s sitcoms was the best era of TV, period.
I thoroughly enjoy every dog. Man, 90s, that 80s, 90s era of TV Man, it showed you how to be cool. It showed you how to be tough. It showed you how to deal with your problems. It showed you how to get a girl. It showed you how to keep a girl. It showed you how to get a girl back once she left you. It showed you how to get to school. It showed you to go to school. It showed you.
And then they gave us Boomerang. And I think we can end it right there.
I'm done. Hey, I'm done.
Then they gave us Boomerang. And
I'm done.
They gave us Boomerang. They gave us How to Be a Player. They gave us Menace to Society. Boys in the Hood. They gave us all the movies. Like, bro, let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here, man.
I'm
closing shot.
about to tell you.
Closing shot.
I'm about to tell you what my closing shot is.
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I need to announce its last call at the bar.
We just lost all credibility for the last hour of entertainment we just gave these people.
I like the song, man.
I'm telling you right now, here's my closing shot because you went there. Here's my closing shot, man. Let me pour it up. God, dog, boy, you went there. I ain't know you was gonna drop the mic on him like that, dog. I ain't know you was gonna drop the mic on him like that, but I'm gonna tell you like I'm about to tell you. My closing shots, man.
I'm getting mine poured up now. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna say.
Cause you dropped the mic on it, cause that boomerang drop was serious.
But I was raised on Boomerang.
No, I was raised on Boomerang. I wanted to be Marcus.
But let me tell you how bad I wanted to be Marcus. Before you get into your closing shot, Marcus was in marketing. I got my degree in marketing. I had a dog named Kirby. I literally thought I was Marcus at 1A. When I was probably about 11, 12, I thought I was Marcus.
No, I wanted to be Marcus.
I had a dog named Kirby. I ended up majoring in marketing because I was like, oh damn, he get to be around all these women. I want to be Marcus.
Yeah, dog. He got Halle Berry, dog.
He got Halle Berry.
That was when Halle Berry was Halle Berry.
He got Halle Berry.
That was before the white dude knocked off.
Yeah, it was. He got Halle Berry. He got the other light skinned girl,
Robin Givens.
Robin Givens was the one that I used to love me some Robin Givens, boy. God damn.
Dog, and she was so gangster.
We just messing up all the closing shots. I used to love Robin Givens. You know who my favorite two was back in the days? Robin Givens and Tyra Banks.
I was a Tyra Banks fan, and my sister used to always laugh at me because she said Tyra Banks was ugly.
It's all right with a big ass forehead.
She had a big ass forehead, but
I remember. I
like it. You were
Go ahead. You can say it.
I started loving Tyra Banks when she was on that goddamn track in higher learning.
Okay.
Higher learning.
Okay, that's
we didn't even mention.
We didn't even throw that out there. But with how I used to love Tyra Banks. Oh wait, I got two things I'm gonna say.
Fresh Prince.
No. Nope. Victoria's Secret magazine.
Okay.
My mom was like, how the hell we started getting Victoria's Secret magazines? I started ordering the motherfucker and cutting her picture out and putting it on the wall. I had a wall of Tyra Banks on my wall. I had two walls.
It just got weird, dog.
Hold on, let me be weird then. I'm gonna tell you the other one. The other one you might understand a little better. Jet magazine. Page 32 or page something. Beauty of the week. Let's get out of here, man.
Every man right now that's black that was born in the 80s had a wall of Beauty of the Week.
Beauty of the week, man. And that was Instagram to us. It was Beauty of the Week. It is magazine.
No.
This little small magazine like this big.
No, Jet Beauty of the Week was my first experience of OnlyFans.
Yeah, that was like, damn, you got a naked woman, a different kind of naked woman every week or whenever the hell it came out. I used to love them Jet magazines, boy. That's like you get a Jet magazine.
That was my favorite part of the barbershop.
Wow.
That was my favorite part of the barbershop when I was too young to put it on my wall. I'd go to the barbershop and fucking find the Jet.
There you go.
Find a new Jet magazine.
We supposed to went to the closing shots a minute ago, but the barbershops have even changed.
No, man,
because back in the day, like as a kid, you would go to the barbershop and hear, you know,
everything.
But now you need an appointment. Back in the day, you would go 6. I remember going to the barbershop at 6, 7, 8 a.m. in the morning.
Having when you wake up,
going to either going to the football game on Friday night and getting your ass up Saturday morning to go sit at the barbershop all motherfucking day. I'm in Mississippi, so we only got one barber in the whole town. So
that's all you get.
Shout out to Melvin. We used to sit outside his house till he woke up. And he used to put a list outside. You had to sign your name on the list when you got there and go sit in the car until it was your turn. And until he opened up, then you could go sit in the house. And you a kid.
In the house and you wait.
And
talk shit. And listen to everybody else talk about everything. That was your news. That was your news for the week.
Yeah, man.
You find out everything that you need to know for the week when you went to the barbershop on Saturday.
Yep. Damn, man, the 90s was good.
No, we had a great upbringing, dog.
And for like, you, the 90s was good, dog. And this ain't for the 90s. This episode is for the 80s babies.
For the 80s babies
that were born in the 80s. You can't was born in the 90s and understand what we talk about because you understood the 2000s. No. We were 80. We were born in the 80s, so we lived the 90s.
We 80s babies, man. And that's it's important to understand, like that's why I started this episode off with explaining how we 80s babies came up before the internet when TV would still go off.
Man, I remember, that's crazy. You didn't even make me think about that till you said it. TV used to go off.
TV would end. That bitch had, man, you had TV hours.
TV would turn off.
And once the last show went off, it was done. I'm telling you what happened. Y'all want to know what happened? How did TV go off? I'll tell you. They played the national anthem, and then you saw colored bars on that bitch, and it said, "Boo!"
You gonna turn this motherfucking TV off because you gonna hear this.
You gonna
turn the motherfucking TV off, bro. Let's get out of here, man. Close the shot. Go ahead, man.
Hey, man, my closing shots, because you did drop the mic with Boomerang. I have to give you that one, my brother. But I feel like I can't let you outdo me because, as you said, man, we all wanted to be Marcus Darling.
With a cougar.
But no, I would have knocked her ass off too. I ain't lying. No, man, you ain't supposed to be talking during my closing shots because we about to get this episode.
I'm gonna go on mute. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead. I'm going on mute. Go ahead.
But dog, I'm telling you right now, dog, the 90 minutes of entertainment that has had the most influence on my life, and I thank God that I was able to view it and I was able to understand it, and it planted a seed in my life and it changed my life forever. It's the reason why I'm the Q's. It's the reason why I went to HBCU, man. Dog, the first time I saw School Days, it was over.
I knew you gonna say that.
It was fucking over, dog. I knew, dog. Because School Days, when I saw School Days, that might have been when I decided that I wasn't going to be a gangster. I was going to be a college dude. Because I said, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be. And I was like, you know what? And I might have been 7, 8 years. I think School Days might have came out in 88, dog. Somewhere around there, dog. I was a shorty, dog, and I was like, man, I'm going to do that. I'm G5G. Whatever G5G is, hey, whatever I gotta do to have a chick lick my burn. Look, that's what I'm doing, dog. So my closing shots. Shout out to Spike Lee. Shout out to School Days. School Days changed my life. I'm forever grateful for that piece of art that was put out that taught us to be proud of our HBCUs and our Divine Nine. And I'm gone. Wow.
All right, for my closing shots, I don't even know what I want to say. I just really enjoyed talking about these 90s shows because it reminded me of where I came from. I just want to send a shout out to a couple people. I want to send a shout out to Bill Cosby.
There you go.
Regardless of what was going on, I don't care. This ain't got nothing to do with tonight. We talking about what raised me. The Cosby Show. Theo.
Cliff Huxtable.
Heathcliff. Different World. Shout out to you. Shout out to Will Smith. Shout out to Martin Lawrence. Shout out to all of them because without them, I wouldn't be the person. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. Shout out to Bill Bellamy.
Shout out to Kid and Play.
We didn't even go there. Kid and Play. Remember the movie Class Act?
Bonita, why you ain't playing?
I just want to thank God, thank my mama, thank my daddy for having me when they had me. Because I'm so glad I was old enough to understand the 90s. And that's my closing shot. I'm just glad I was old enough to understand the 90s.
Man, 80s baby, stand up, man. We out here, man. We had a great childhood.
Man, let go, bro.
Hey, dog. Hey, man.
Get us out
I
of
enjoyed it, man. Thank you for fucking taking that trip down memory lane with us, man. You have just experienced the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, episode number 60. Man, y'all gonna check this thing out. Y'all gonna watch this thing on Friday. Y'all gonna watch this thing on Saturday. And y'all gonna watch this thing on Sunday. And then y'all gonna watch some episodes from the 90s. Man, this is how we end every show, man. God is love.
And love is God.
And we out this bitch.
We out this bitch.
We got the chicken and whiskey, everybody is tipsy. Got the two-piece, and you know that it's crispy. Welcome to the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast. We keep the combo flowing, hope you got a tall glass. Hosted by your favorite two, Rob Hollywood and J Duke the Groove. There ain't no limits, we cover everything. Give it to you straight, we ain't pulling no strings.